other people win, because really every single one of us, we want to leave a legacy for our kids, but why not? Why leave a legacy? You know, when you leave a legacy, that's after you die. Let's be living legendary legacy livers, where we're living our legacy with our family, with our kids, with our grandkids, traveling the world and helping people. So I'm pumped up. Again, my name's Cameron Core. Welcome to the Zoom tonight. We've got some incredibly exciting things to share. We got some incredible people that are going to be coming on tonight. And I'm always pumped up because, you know, we have people moving. We have people shaking. We have people jumping from one pool to the next, and it's going to get even more exciting. And I want you to put on your calendar November 1st. November 1st is the first Monday. It's the first Monday that's not a Monday beach party, because October 31st is Halloween, and we will not be having a beach party on Halloween. So put that down now. You go, why is that so important? Because our beach party is going to be on a Tuesday night, November 1st. Major, crazy, unbelievable things are going to be rolling out November 1st. Put that on your calendar. You do not want to miss that one. Okay. Big time. So I also wanted to say, you know, congratulations. The first human being that hit the 10 people, they're going to the Serrata Beach Resort down there in beautiful St. Pete Beach in about 21 days, 16 days for you. If you're in with 10 VIPs, lock your spot, VIPs, you're going for free, right? And we had the first human was Rosa Jakes. And I say human because she was the first woman, but she was also the first human that won these beautiful customized travel gig shoes, right? Now we have a man finally caught up with Rosa Jakes. I mean, they've been trying so hard. It's been a challenge. But we got about 5 other men. We got about 4 or 5 other women that are right on the heels. We got 16 more days. If you just signed up yesterday, you got 16 days. You can still go to the Serrata Beach Resort and get reimbursed that $600. So the man that hit the shoes, I'm just going to have to tell you, he's the bald dude right under me. I don't know if you can see him. He's under me. But that is Mr. Josh Harmon. 10th one. I think he's not going to stop there. But, dude, I think you told me, you know, if you possibly hit this, that you wanted the ones with the white soles. So I'm going to put the order in tomorrow. But congratulations, brother. So proud of you, your leadership, helping people. That's really what it's all about ultimately. But you're going to the Serrata Beach Resort for free, and you got the customized shoes, baby. There'll be more of these over the year to give out. So I did just want to hit on that really quick. But we are super close to Serrata Beach Resort. It's going to be a bunch of bonfires. It's going to be eating together, breaking bread together, high-fiving, sharing stories, bonding, you know, nuts and bolts and, you know, elbow to elbow, you know, getting close, swimming in the water, swimming in the pool, catching the rays, being in the sand. It's just going to be a fun, awesome thing. This is not a convention, but this is more than a convention, because it is going to be where we're going to be touching lives and heart to heart and soul to soul. And that's really what it's all about, building culture and building a community that literally does change people's lives. So this Wednesday night, life changer. This is one of the best decisions that we've made as a company, to lead with our product, to lead with the tip of the spear, so that we can pierce the masses with the value of what we have in our product. The Happy Travel platform that is growing and growing and growing. And you're going to hear something tonight that it's awesome. But Greg Bahoon, Lorenzo Ladson, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be hot. It's going to be awesome. Real-time sharing, flying all over the world, continent to continent. landing in major cities, landing on beaches, landing on snow ski slopes to see the incredible deals, amazing, happy deals that come from our platform, from the happy hotels, happy condos, and happy trips. So very, very excited about that. Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. You know what it is, affiliate night. We're pros. We're professionally exposing people to not only the value of the platform, but the fact that you can share this thing simply from our incredible mobile app, the Travel Gig app. The training is baked into it, and boom, we're going to go through that opportunity. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be amazing. And Josh, shake your head this way if you are going to be available to do that. Are you? Shake your head means
I'm
yes.
all in, baby. I'm all in.
Oh, okay. I knew you had a late basketball game. Oh shoot, people are mad at me. I'm letting people in. Okay. So right now I'm going to throw this over across the country. It's about a 12-hour flight to get to Mike. I'm going to be flying up for that November 1st launch of what we're going to be announcing November 1st. Oh boy, wait till you hear. I'm flying to Missoula, Montana to be with Mike in Montana at his log mansion on his property up there in Montana. I'm going up there and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Who wants to come and stay with Mike for the week? But Mike Darling, he's our CTO, he's our CEO. He is awesome. He is working to make our lives better and easier. And just take it away, brother. Tell people what we got coming.
Guys, it's not what we have coming, it's what we have here right now, ready to announce tonight. This is something I'm going to try to get right to it, but I have to say a couple things. First of all, every single time we have any type of meeting like this, every single, beach party, every Monday, it also seeps into Thursdays and Wednesdays. What oozes out of this company is value. And it's just so awesome to see all of you, not just seeing it, but you're hearing it from the people you're communicating with. Lorenzo, Greg, you guys smash it every Wednesday. And it's so fun to watch you guys go through and talk about it. Lorenzo obviously explaining the nuts and bolts value. It's a no-brainer of what we have with Happy Travel, right? The value speaks for itself. You guys heard me say it a million times. It costs you more not to own this membership than it does to own it. And Greg, as you go through and you screen share and show people, how it all lays out and how it's all put together, people get it, right? It's putting it right in front of them. The whole system is really built. This is kind of an important concept. It's really built to build trust. And it builds trust incrementally. And so why do we do that? Well, because people are skeptical by nature. Can you blame them? I mean, in the travel arena, can you blame them? There's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of junk out there. There's a lot of scams out there. That's real. And so we can't just say, oh, that doesn't exist. We're the real deal. Pay attention to us. Don't judge us by everybody else. We're gonna get judged by the rest of the noise that's out there. May not be fair, but that's just human instinct. And so the platform's designed to build trust incrementally. So what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, as you guys know, the vast majority of our customers have no idea that this exists, what we're doing right now. They don't know about Travel Gig. They've never heard about Travel Gig, and they probably never will. And that's fine. That's called a legitimate business running on customers who actually love the product. And that's why they've purchased it. They're using the product, and that's fantastic. Okay. The platform is designed, as you guys well know, so that those people who you invite as customers only, you're not exposing to Travel Gig, you're just exposing to Happy Travel, they come in, they can join for free. And what do they get for free? They get actually access to a real platform with real trips that they can book below retail. No joke, for real value, no catches. So what does that do? It builds a little bit of trust, not a lot, but a little, right? I mean, in some of these trips, maybe they're only saving 50 or 60 bucks or something like that. Okay, but it's something, and they can see it, and they can go check, and they look around, and they go, okay, yeah, well, I mean, why wouldn't I go with this, right? I save a little money. And the second that happens, right, the second they get to that point, and they start to kind of inch towards, man, maybe I'm gonna book one of these trips, it's over, right? And for those of you who've been around, you know why it's over, because the second they go in to look to book, right, they see that, oh, there's this other option that if I upgrade for X amount per year, I'm going to save how much? Way more than the cost of the upgrade, right? That's building trust incrementally so that they don't have to take your word for it. They don't have to take the company's word for it. It's just if you are the information tour guide and you make sure that they look at the information and stay with them, the rest will take care of itself because we're the real McCoy. We've got the real deal. Now, what I want to show you tonight, we've been working on this for a long, long time. And it builds on that promise of value for the end customer, right? We know that a lot of people sign up and they're not looking to book a trip today, right? The customer factor, perfect example. Fantastic program. People flood into the customer factory, but they may not be looking to book a trip today, right? So it's our job as a company to stay in front of them and to continue to remind them of this crazy value that they have here. So we're going to be announcing today, this is going to start tomorrow, the Happy Traveler Weekly Specials newsletter. Every single week it's going to go out. And you may be thinking, okay, big deal. It's just like a marketing newsletter. No. I'm going to show you what this is. So let me hop on. I'm going to show you, not tell you what this is. All right. Let me share my screen here. And by the way, I'm going to try to keep my chat open. So I will try to look at this. If you guys like what you're seeing, let me know. If you don't like what you're seeing, maybe go refill your drink and come back after I'm done talking. But I think you're going to like what you're seeing. So this is the newsletter that's going to go out tomorrow. Okay. So it's not just a sales newsletter where we're hyping people up or pushing a bunch of BS at them. These are actual trips. This is going to change every single week. So we've got new trips that are going to be going in. Some of these trips are already in the system, but we have revised pricing on them. Week in and week out, you're going to see new stuff all the time. Weekly specials, click here, find your happy place, obviously branded with our Happy Travel brand. We got Reno, 167, 2 nights. We got Whistler, ski trip, Canada, 727, 4 days. I mean, that's insane. Santa Fe, holiday spotlight. This is a $17.99 6-day trip. Hawaiian Adventure. This one's nuts. If you look into the details, this is a 10-day trip, $3,700. Royal Caribbean Cruises, $87 per day. Okay. You can see the way the email is skinned. We've got, it's a beautiful marketing email. Okay. Beyond this though, and this is what I want to take you in and actually show you guys here. There is functionality built into here that is going to pull people into the system. So when they click on this link here or any of the things, it's going to actually take them into a new dynamically driven page that we have on the site, which is the weekly specials page. Now, this one is for tomorrow. This is the thing that's going to come up tomorrow. So they click on the email, they come in here, take advantage of this week's specials. It's got those same exact trips listed here for this particular week. Now, why is this important? This is just this 1 week, right? Well, guys, we're all humans, right? Our behavior when you get an email is probably not that, oh, I was looking to book that exact trip. I'm going to click on it, do it right now, right? Most of the time you can kind of scan on it. Some people might click, look a little bit, and then what happens? Life, right? You move on, you kind of forget, and you just kind of move on your way. So what happens over time though, is a lot of people, I'm one of them, actually save these emails. They kind of like stockpile them for a while, right? Because you come back later when you're really ready to get serious about looking for a trip. Okay. Or they'll delete them, but then a few weeks later, they're serious about it and they go back and dig into the deleted folder, right? And they find that thing. So the point I'm trying to make is those emails, when they come and click on them, this page dynamically generates for each week. So it's here forever, right? So they can go back and the following week, click on it. This will be the weekly specials for, 10/25, and then the weekly specials for, 11/1 and all of that. And they'll change each time. The specials will be fantastic. From here, though, when they click on a link, let's look at Ski Whistler. Now I'm going to come over here and step on Lorenzo and Greg for a minute. Okay. This is Wednesday night stuff. I just want you to think about it from the standpoint of the person receiving this email. Because guys, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of the free members who haven't upgraded their Happy Travel accounts, right? All of you have been like pounding on the customer factory. This is part of what you've been waiting for. You want to have those exposures happening, right? So they come in here. Okay, here's this one particular trip. Again, if you're not familiar with what I'm about to show you, you want to drive people to Wednesday night because they do a fantastic job on this. But I'm just going to give you the short version. This particular trip, this is a $1,900 retail price, right? So it's $950 per person. It's a per person rate. This is a free account I'm in here. So I can get the wholesale price. I say $45. Nothing wrong with that, right? I saw an email. That was cool. I clicked, I come over here. However, if I want to get that rate that was here, right? This 727, it's showing me how to get that, right? Oh, that's the gotcha, right? I see. So in order to get the 1454, what do I have to do? I have to pay the 99. Wait a second. I get a $446 discount paying the 99, right? You see how that builds trust incrementally? And so this whole platform, from the email into the page, into the weekly specials page, into the core platform, is designed to pull people in a kind of a natural, slippery way, right? Where we're making it fully transparent, because we know the real value is there. So the trick is just pulling people in so they look at it, right? So we want to mention this because, of course, also on the travel gig side, this kind of means something for all of us here as affiliates as well, right? To be able to go and tell people, I mean, what companies do this? None of them, because they don't have a real product with a lot of value, or else they do have a real product with a lot of value, but they charge 4, 5 times as much as it costs on the Happy Travel platform, right? Guys, this value, this customer funnel, the customer factory, this type of drip marketing, this is part of what the income opportunity at Travel Gig is all about. So we're going to have this lit up tomorrow morning. I'm sure everybody on this call has a Happy Travel account. So you're going to get this email. You're going to see it. You can click on it. You'll be able to go kick the tires. You'll know all of that. And this is going to start happening week in and week out. You mark my words. You're going to be watching for this email. It's going to be a Tuesday morning thing. We're going to kick off. We kind of feel like a Tuesdays doesn't get lost in the Monday back to work shuffle and all that. So we think Tuesday's the day. And the deals that come into here, I'll tell you, they're phenomenal. They're going to be even more phenomenal as time goes on. And I will warn you, they're going to sell out. They're going to sell out. Some of them, you're not going to get to them quick enough. So not just for you to realize that, but also for your customers as you communicate with people. Obviously, the deals throughout the entire platform are phenomenal, but we're trying to cherry pick the very best things that we can get and put them in on a weekly basis to really put them in front of people. But when they're gone, they're gone. And so just realize that as well. We've updated some things actually in the platform. I don't have an example of that to show you, but when a trip sells out, we used to just remove it, from the listings. It would automatically just be removed. We've changed that. So now it stays on the platform, but it shows you that it's sold out. We feel like that's kind of important so that people can see all the stuff that's selling out, right? I mean, there's a lot of activity on the site, so we want people to see that as well. And it creates a little, it's not fear of loss for the sake of fear of loss. It's just the reality of it, right? Is that some of these trips are so good that they just go. And so people get in tune with that, and that's great. And as we all move forward with all of this, we're all going to be jumping over each other to get onto these trips, because I'm telling you, some of these are awesome. So Cam-Bam, I'm going to hand it back to you, bud.
You got it, brother. Great job. Excited. This is going to be so powerful. We are a travel company. That's what we do. And guess what? November of next year, we're planning a company cruise. You got it. Details coming. Pay attention. This next week, we're going to be launching and showing all the way next year. Because see, literally, we want to have a plan in place where we have, it's eventually going to be every month there's going to be a different trip. Now, I can't go on all of them, but I'm going to try to do at least, 10 a year. No, I'm just kidding. We got to work some, right? No, but literally, we are going to have, the next 5 years, the next 60 months planned out. We're thinking ahead. We're not just thinking about Serrata Beach Resort and Spa down in St. Pete Beach, Florida. That's just our first one. But we're going to be having parties all over the world in Santorini. We're going to be in Maui, going through the little road to Hana. You'll be thrown out the window. It's so like curvy and crazy and beautiful waterfalls, the whole 9 yards. We are a travel company, right? And we are going to share this word with everybody that we're around. So this next guy, I am so proud of this guy. I mean, he just, he went from pool 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, and he just qualified to hit pool number 6. And Mr. Lorenzo Ladd's an amazing leader. He's very strategic. He's very tactical. He really cares about getting people that are in pool number 1 into pool number 2, people that are in pool number 3 to pool number 4, and you're just very, very thinking through everything that he does to really build his team, build his people more than anything else. More than he's cared about his own, what he's making. He wants to help people make a difference. And so Lorenzo laughs, and he's got some people to share tonight. So I'm going to get out of the way. Take it away, my brother. So proud of you. Congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you so much, Cam. Thank you. And, hey, Mike, you just hit it out the park again. My goodness, that newsletter, I can't wait to see that tomorrow. Hey, you guys, I am, first of all, let me start off by just thanking the Travel Gig family. Last Tuesday, my brother was in the hospital, and not only did he have a stroke, but through the MRI, they found out he had severe arthritis in his spine. So he had to have emergency surgery while me and Greg was given the meeting that night. My brother was in surgery, and they were saying that he might not make it through it. And I just thank God for this family here, because people were praying, and my brother came through the surgery. It's just remarkable what the spine controls, the education I've got over the last couple of days. But that was going on. And there's some things, you guys, that you just got to give to God. That's way above my pay grade. I just couldn't do it. And when adversity comes up, I like to get busy. So what I did was I called Cam, and I said, Cam, can you send me the numbers? I'm a numbers guy. I'm a former background. You all might not know it, is banking. So I'm a numbers guy, and I know in order to hit the target, you got to know where the target is at. So that Monday when I called Cam, we needed 56. We needed 56 to hit. And first of all, let me just give a big shout out to Josh for hitting pool 6, because Josh, when you did that, that raised our level of belief. We just needed to see that it could be done. And you did that. And I even said, Josh went through the door and he left the door open. He left it open. And I'm from old school. James Brown used to have this song say, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door. I'll get it myself. I just knew the door was open. And so what I did was, because I was dealing with my brother's tragedy, I knew that I personally could not do 50 customers. There was no way in the world that I could get that done of myself. So I got that report, the stats report, and I went down and I started identifying people that was near the next pool. And so I had a Zoom meeting with those people. I got a whole group of people together, and I said, hey, you guys, this is how many days we have to work with. And this is how many people we have on here. I need a commitment. And the way, and this is just listen, you guys, the way you eat an elephant is one bite at a time. Right. And I said, I need 7 people to get 3. And nobody, that was not overtaxed. Guess what? They did it. That's 21 right there. They did it. And I knew by the following Monday that if I had at least 30, if I got down to 30 next Monday, that Monday before the Friday, I said, it's a done deal. We were at 32 that Monday, 32. But there was one guy, and I don't know if he's on here or not, but boy, if he's here, we call him the silent assassin. This guy here called to play because we were putting him in, and on Thursday, we had about 16. And I was like coasting. I said, we're going to get that. We got Thursday, we got Friday. And he called me up. He said, Lorenzo, you're dealing with a company of technology. Anything could go wrong. We need to put in 10 today. We need to open up Friday. We need to open up Friday with 10 or less. We opened up Friday with 7. He said, if you wait, Lorenzo, and you need like 13 or so, he said, you're going to have a stressful Friday. People out partying. They didn't work during the week. He said, the best thing. And that was the biggest play. And I'm so glad I'm not a leader with the ego, you guys. I learned from the newest person that comes in. I learned from everybody. And when he called that play, it wasn't like, oh, I know everything. No, I was like, that makes sense. That makes sense. And that's what I love about Mike and Cam. You can go to them with ideas and they listen to you. They actually listen. And that just everything. That's all I can say. But anyway, let me say this, you guys. People are your greatest asset. These people I'm going to call out here, and I'm going to start with the young lady, Dr. Linda Avery. Dr. Linda Avery, I can't begin to thank you for the words of encouragement, your prayers, for being a woman that when she say what she mean and mean what she say, and she said she was gonna get it done, and I mean she did everything to make sure that we hit pool 6. Let Dr. Linda Avery say a couple of words to the team tonight and let them know what you did to make it happen.
I'm gonna try to keep it a couple, but it's gonna be hard. But first, I want to say something about the company. I just want to say the company. I'm so excited about the company. You know, but I want to congratulate you, Lorenzo, because you for hitting pool 6. Now, like you said, Josh opened up the door and you went on and took it in. You know, but the thing of it is, you never gave up. I mean, you during the time that you were dealing with your brother, you always called Linda, can I do anything for you? Can I do 3-way calls? Can I do this? And then I'm like, he need to be just worried about his brother, but he's worried about his team and he created a great leadership. Now, I don't know how many people on this line that know that Lorenzo didn't call me. He didn't call me. I called him because everything rise and fall in leadership. That lets you know the kind of belief I had in him. And I called him and I asked him, what are you doing? And then when he told me what he was doing, and he said, this is Cam's company. I said, Cam's thing, that just put the cherry on top. When he said that, I said, I'm all in. And so I know you guys might want to play the music on me, but just hold on one second. You know, so, but you know, what Lorenzo had, you know, and I thought about this. He had relentless determination. You know, and I already told you guys what he was doing during the time he was trying to handle his brother and everything. But relentless determination is being relentless and determined. That means that he's demanding more of yourself than anyone else could ever demand of you. That's what Lorenzo did for himself. And he did, knowing that every time you stop, you can still do more. And that's what he was. It's like, you know, I can't stop because I can do more. You must do more. I gotta do more. Everybody has to do more. So I mean, you know, I just want to congratulate everybody. I want to congratulate Josh for being the second human for getting the shoes out of the Rosa. And Mike, I mean, he just knocked it out the ballpark with that. I mean, that was just great. And then I wanted to end it with telling Rosa, these are not real glasses. I made these up, so I'm still looking for mine down in Serrato. So congratulations, Lorenzo, I love you. I'm gonna keep praying for you. You keep doing what you're doing because you inspire me to do what I need to do.
Wow. You know, that means so much, Linda, you know, from coming from Dr. Linda Avery like that. And when you called me, Linda, and was like, Lorenzo, I want to be a part of this. See, the thing, you guys, leadership is not easy. But you know what? It's worth it. That's all I can tell you. You know, winning is not easy, but is it worth it? It's just everything. So when you set a goal and you hit it, it just took my level of belief to another level. And this next guy doing this run, he hit pool number 1 and pool number 2. I am so proud of this guy. I've met him when he was like 22 years old, young kid. He's been following me for over a decade, and he's very, very talented. You're going to hear a lot about this guy here. Jonathan Norris, where you at, Jonathan? Come on,
hey,
Jonathan.
can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, man. Hey, thank you for believing in me, man.
Hey, man, I'm so proud of you, Lorenzo. I see you over there with your Burberry shirt on. The first time I met you, you had a Hawaiian shirt on, and I was actually in a suit store. So to see you up your game is real impressive to me. But I'm